Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to edit a coffee tumbler mockup PSD. I'm on Mac here. It doesn't matter if you're on Windows or Mac. I'm going to be using Photoshop. So Photoshop is virtually exactly the same on Windows or Mac, so it doesn't really matter there. And you may have a different mockup, but all the mockups should work in exactly the same way. So your mockup may be different to the one I use as this example. So first thing you need to do is open up the PSD, and to do that you can either double click, you can right click and open with Photoshop. I'm just going to double click there, or within Photoshop we can go file, open, and you can browse your computer and open it that way as well. But to be honest, double clicking is probably the easiest way. You're going to need to make sure you see your layers panel over here on the right, and if you don't see that, just go to Windows. You can uncheck anything between 3D and version history. Make sure you've got layers checked, and then you'll see your layers over here as well. So before we add a design, I'll just explain about these layers. Your artwork here, this is where we're going to add the design in a minute. Don't touch, this is where the effects go on. You don't really need to do anything there unless you just want to overlay a design, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. These layers here, red, purple, pink, royal navy and black, are the colours, so you can switch these eyes on and off to change the colours out as you go down. And we've got black and white background and a colour background. So with the black and white background, obviously the black doesn't look so good. If I turn the red on, everything in the background is black and white except for the colour of the tumbler, so it really makes the tumbler stand out. Or you can switch the black and white background off and have a colour background, and then the black looks normal. But obviously black and white, it's just completely black and white. So to add a design, this layer here that says your artwork here, if you double click on this thumbnail in the top left, it will open up a new tab up here, and then your design here is just a placeholder. You can switch this off, and then you can go and get your design, and the easiest way to do it is just to drag and drop your design in. Okay, so I'm just going to drag and drop. It's in free transform, which means you get these handles here, basically these square blocks on the corners where you can resize stuff. So you want to fill up as much of the canvas area as you can with your design. Once you're happy with the placement, press return or enter, and that's now placed. And all you need to do is click this little X up here, hit save, and it's then placed on the tumbler with the kind of effects on it for the laser engraving. So the way these tumblers work is they're stainless steel, I think it is. They're coated with some kind of plasticky paint stuff, and then the laser removes the design. So some of your designs are not going to work. If we double click, I'll put one in that won't work, and that is because of the detail. So if we had a design like this, for instance, all this detail here in the dog, when I close this and hit save, it's going to be one solid bit. So you need to think about which designs you use on these as well. I'm just going to go in and I'll put this one back on here like this. Oh, in fact, let's just put the placeholder back in. So some people will prefer to actually just overlay the designs. So bearing in mind that what I just said about the way the laser removes the paint, but if you wanted to, you can turn this layer off that says don't touch, and then we can drag and drop a design in. So you can drag and drop. Again, it will be in free transform, so you can stretch it, position it, twist it if you need to, and then put it on there like that. Press return or enter when you're happy, and then you can go ahead and save it. To save it, I would go file, export, save for web legacy, and then I recommend that you save it as a JPEG. Probably turn up the quality here, and then go ahead, hit save, and save it on your computer. Now, like I say, remember, if you overlay it, technically that's for sublimated design, so I don't recommend overlaying it like that. And what I do recommend, once you've finished adding your design and stuff, click the X here and then click don't save, and that way the next time you open up that PSD, it will be exactly the same as the first time you opened it. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.